Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream. We're about to do the second part of Rufus versus Berlin. See if the chat is working. Yeah, seems to be working. Okay, seems you have everything prepared. Why is Discord not showing up to people? Discord gets weirdly misaligned sometimes. Weird stuff. Okay. So we have, this is Rufus account, and then we have Berlin account. So we're up for the fourth game of Rufus versus Berlin series. It's a best of 5, so Berlin needs to win all of the remaining games for them to still be able to push through and win the series. Should probably be a best of 7 instead of best of 5. I heard some noises. I think it's Min. It's trying to communicate with the rest of us mortals.
Hello, mere mortals. I am blessed me with my presence.
I'm hearing some crackling. I'm not sure if it's Min or it's me. Probably my mixer. Let me try to put some music playing real quick just to test this while the guys don't start their plays. Where do I have it here? Yeah, I only hear it. Okay, it's fixed. My mixer sometimes fucks up a little bit.
Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Hello, Min. Welcome. Okay. How are you doing? How was your dinner with the family?
It was good. And a nice time. Nice dinner.
What did you have for dinner?
Nasi, which is a rice recipe from Indonesia.
What the fuck? A ricey?
Fuck.
Okay, that's some weird stuff. Hey, Dadman, how you doing? Would you like to join us and review this game? We are about to do Rufus versus Berlin.
Hello, MOTD. Still.
You can join us on the WGL Discord if you want to join in commentating. This is the fourth game of the series. Rufus is leading 2-1. And on the side of Berlin, we have Master of Disaster, we have Timinator, we have Buns, we have Inside, we have All Exclusive, we have Ravera, and I'm probably missing someone. Limberson, of course. And I'm probably missing still Viral Goat. Yeah. And Viral Goat, the MVP, the guy that comes from furthest away, is probably gonna do all the difference. Come on, stop being lazy, Dad man. Go get your microphone. He's making excuses.
Lazy.
No, I am not in Berlin. I am here in home in Portugal. Sadly enough, I didn't go to Berlin this year. I meant, yeah, Lynn is in Berlin. Yeah, it rhymes and everything.
That's why he went. The only reason why Lynn went is because it rhymes.
I can see history. I don't know how. What history? You mean in Twitch? Should see it by default. And whenever you refresh the page, you lose all the history. Is that what you're talking about?
It probably
Or you mean
means in
the
the
game?
game.
Just press the
The
back
video
arrow.
game.
Press the back arrow. Always works. Except when it doesn't. Of course.
Well, if you're just spectating, you can't see anything. But
But
I
I
don't
have
know what he's
special
doing.
privileges because I'm having my own accounts being used.
Yeah, you do, but I don't know if Lynn has the same.
And Reverse Stixie still plays in Flash. Yeah, that's what Brexiters do. They still play in Flash. They're like behind in the past with the dinosaurs eating their cakes. What is weekly top cheerer? I guess
The
if
one
you're
who has the most bits.
yeah, it's probably just something that Twitch has. I think it's probably Reza. I think he had like a Twitch Prime subscription or something.
You get bits if you watch ads on videos, I think, and then you can donate to YouTubers sorry.
Is it? I think it's when you have like a subscription that you get bits for free, and then you can give them to whoever you want. But you have to pay for them. I don't think you.
You also get them, and you can buy them as well.
I didn't know you could get some for just for watching adverts.
I believe you can. I'm not certain because I always use AdBlock, but I've heard people say that.
All right, let's take a look at the map real quick. It seems that Berlin's already starting to choose some picks. We have a nice combo for Ostraconophobia. First of all, we should check the fucking settings because Phobia was famous as a 0% straight round and as a weighted random as well.
Weighted random.
And this is weighted random, 0% weighted random. So beware of those details, which of course I'm not sure anymore. I think 3 versus 2s always work, and I think the difference is the 6 versus 4 sometimes don't work. And if you do 1 versus 1, it still takes 1 bit away. I believe this is correct. If I'm wrong, you guys should be on the stream and correct me, and you're not, so fuck you. This is my desperate attempt to try to get the dead man to join us, but I don't think it's working.
Then shouldn't be lazy.
Yes,
we're talking about 0%, 6. No, that's 16.
3 versus 2s don't always work. See, Stixie, you're not on the call, so you can't correct us. See, that's what you get. She probably can't even join the call anymore because she's not European Union member anymore.
Her access to the internet has been cut off. Still a fax machine.
Revoked. Anyways, combos we have. First turn bonus combos. We have one in Ostraconophobia. Might be interesting. Let's take a look. What else? Well, you can triple pick around a P-phobia, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's not very interesting. That's the only first turn bonus there is right now, is actually Ostraconophobia. I guess if you triple pick Ophidiophobia, it also might work, but it's also not very recommendable. Oh yeah, there's one also in Kirotophobia, but there's a Wasteland on the red one, so not really interesting. Has this game finished or is it live? It's live, Master of the Dead. I gave them 2 of my accounts, so of my buy accounts, so I can see what they're actually doing, and I relay on them not using the stream to cheat. So we see both sides of the players' views. And right now, the side of Berlin is started to decide picks, and the side of Rufus, I guess, is still eating or something because he's not playing. I'm gonna poke him to start playing, maybe.
He took advice from Timmy and is now at the same speed.
Try to poke them. See if they wake up.
Like, flatness is great in the country. So a windmills are better than anything the Brits ever invented. And we don't use drugs, we just sell them every other country in the world. Sticks your view of the Netherlands all wrong.
Why it's not flat? That was all a ruse.
Exactly that, man. There's nothing wrong. Nothing at all.
Yeah, the dead man loves clogs. He will clog you to death. Hello, Dan. Welcome back. Actually, I should join the chat because I want to win a raffle. I want to win a raffle. Oh, but I'm with my other account. Damn. Oh, I have to accept the rules of the chat. So I can win coins in the Rufus account now. Great.
Fuck yes.
Come on, Dad man, stop being a pussy and get your microphone and join us on the chat.
Yeah, you pussy.
We need to talk shit about the clan league. What's it called? What's the thing called, Min? The survey that bans people, that decides something committee.
The ethics panel.
That thing. We need to talk shit about them.
Yes, talk shit about me.
And how the masters will never die. Otherwise, it's very one-sided.
Otherwise, I have full control. I will ban everybody.
If Bonsai has his way, you will. Now I have more reasons to not find my mic. Come on! Stop being a crybaby.
He's just afraid that we will find out that he's actually a massive noob.
No, that he cheated even more. He wasn't just delayed.
It was actually Timmy playing every single game ever for him.
Back in Clan League 3, I did a turn for my teammate.
Banned for 20 seasons.
Okay, Berlin has committed, apparently. Let's take a look at their picks. They went for 1 in White Line Sphinx Moth. What? They're not trying the combo at all? Interesting. Then 2 in European Otter, 3 in Grizzly Bear, 4 and 5 around Lutrophobia. So I guess comboing or countering or something. And then 6 in Chiroptophobia. This is very interesting picks. I mean, I understand wanting a position in European Otter, and I can understand the safety of Archotophobia, but if you miss your first pick, it's really bad.
Yeah, that's quite dangerous.
Oh, they do get the first pick, though. Rufus committed, and let's see what were his picks, even. If I can go to history real quick. View picks of Rufus. He went for 1 in Ostraconophobia, then 2, 3 in Optidotrophobia, the yellow one, and 4 for the combo. That wasn't very smart. Why would he go for the combo and put pick number 1 in Scallop? That doesn't make any sense. He should have put first pick in White Line Sphinx Moth, like Berlin guys did. Is Rufus drunk?
Yeah. He's still on a high from that win yesterday.
Yeah, he's on the high from the win from Great Middle East. That was such a close game. Actually, more than close, it was ridiculously over for Rufus, and he miraculously came back.
Because he's strong.
That man says that I look like I haven't aged in 3 years. Well, You know all about being the dead man, Master of the Dead. You know how we preserve so well. Says a little ligatures around the head, a little mummification, works wonders for your skin.
I don't know about your skin, but
So let's take a look at a better analysis. So I think Berlin has the upper hand right now.
yeah, that third pick in a green +6 for Rufus.
They can get an
not looking too
instant
good.
+1 income on Motophobia. They can have the safety in Narcotophobia, and they have the position to deny Ophidiophobia. So Rufus needs to pull a great medium. What was the template called? Great Middle East. A great Middle East 3. Actually,
Well,
it seems Rufus is moving.
As we see in his orders, he's gonna move that +3. He's gonna complete it probably.
He's
Which is why he
moving.
chose it, I think.
He's moving into a Abyssinian to counter Archotophobia. I wonder if he actually knows.
Does he have information on that?
Maybe he's cheating with the stream.
Ooh.
That might be the only explanation. Let's take a look at what Berlin did right now. First, let's disable the sound.
It's still a blind counter 6.
And like no one moved in that at all.
So now he's actually in a decent position.
And I guess
of that nice blind counter.
But Berlin will have to go hard into crayfish, right? They won't try to finish their income. I don't think they even have enough income to finish their income. They need like at least 5, 6 technically. They could try, but they could miss. Are the gods of the weighted random favoring Berlin tonight? That's what you should be asking yourself. Stixie is asking who is Berlin. Berlin is Master of Disaster, Timinator, Ravera, Viral Goat, Inside, Limberson, All Exclusive, Timinator, and I'm probably forgetting someone. Well, everyone that is in Berlin. Yeah, and Buns. Yeah, Buns.
Boons.
And Make is there? I don't think Make is there.
Yeah. Actually, decent turn up, 9 people. You can only imagine the arguments they'll have on picking. I think Timmy is just bullying everybody there. I think he just makes a selection. Anybody who speaks up, he just hits. And
yeah, but now Buns, because yesterday Buns and MOD were not there, so Timinator could pretty much bully away, and sorry, I hit the mic by mistake, and just bully away, and no one would be able to say, oh, I'm better than you at this and this ladder, so you should shut the fuck up.
That's true.
And now, it's a whole other ballgame.
Yeah, because we all know MOD is also a massive bully. Everybody's better than Timmy. Well, you are not. You retired. That's weak. You are weak, that man.
Come back and prove us all wrong. Go get your microphone.
Yeah. MOD has a loud voice. Oh, maybe MOD did the bullying. It has to be a German who does the bullying. They are better at speaking aggressively.
Yeah, it's their Nazi nature. No racism intended.
Just some casual racism.
It's just the guys that survive. It's not their fault. It's in their genes.
That's only because I wasn't in Division A MOTD. Otherwise, I would have been the promo relegation champion.
Is promo relegation still going?
Yeah, we are gonna start season 27 soon, I think.
Okay. Send me a message when you have the forum thread created so I can update the community thingy thing.
Oh yeah, I will.
So the question is, I guess Berlin is gonna storm into crayfish. No, they're not. They're gonna try. They believe on the weighted random gods. They're gonna try to finish Arctophobia.
It's trying for that income. They probably don't expect Rufus there at all.
Yeah, but I mean, you should expect Rufus to finish the +3 in the north. So why aren't they
That's
countering it? That doesn't make much sense in my regard. Anyways, you have a new turn. Let's take a look. If the weighted random gods are favoring them, we won't know because Rufus got there first and they just ran into a wall. Oh, look who's here! A wild Rufus suddenly appears in Phobia Land. Let's take a look at the turn from the side.
Exciting.
From the side
He
of.
might be worried about how he's gonna delay enough that man. I don't know. Oh no, he just attacked hard. That's fine.
And if you see Rufus' turn, he even did an extra delay in Ostraconophobia just to be later. So he didn't actually finish Ostraconophobia. He's still at 5 income.
Yeah, I think he had to because he didn't have a guarantee he would break that +4. So this is a better situation than him having a +3 and then having that +4 as well, I think.
But it's still 1 income behind.
Yeah, but otherwise he would be 2 income behind. Matt.
That man says that he
Berlin
thinks the
wins.
Berlin's gonna win. Well, we thought all about that on Great Middle East. So I'm not doing any predictions anymore.
Yeah, after that, after we said it wrong like 3 times in a row. And we were so convinced as well. It has to be over for Rufus now. It has to be over for Berlin now, and every single time it just chasing.
And 60 says something important, which is the reinforcement card. You need to make sure you get a reinforcement card. And Rufus can still make sure that he has reinforcement card, but Berlin might be in a tight spot to ensure that. They might need to do a little bit of a mistake here just to ensure that they get a territory. Either focus everything on the White Line Sphinx and wait or hope for Rufus not to defend properly, or they will have to do something with European Otter pick and try to attack something with that.
I mean, that's probably what they'll do. Both do this turn, just move with that unused stack.
Or guess the right
Especially
door.
Rufus, he
I mean,
needs
they
to
can just
defend.
try to guess the right door, or if they don't fully deploy on the east or the west, you might be able to break something there.
Yeah, I mean, they can full deploy on one side and just try, but they are still going to use that stack in the middle probably to ensure a card piece.
Yeah. But it's a 3 versus
Would be
2, so
worth
it's not sure anyways, is it?
Well, is it 0% of 16?
Where's analyze attack? Yeah, it's 80%.
Okay.
Here we go. Your turn. Let's see what they do. Full deployment on the north. Rufus detects properly. Delay moves. Here we go. Attack. Rufus fails that attack. So he doesn't get a card piece. Does Berlin get a card piece? Let's take a look at their turn. They're rammed full. Did they do something with European Otter that we didn't see? Yes, they did. And the weighted random gods favored them. So they got their card piece. So they should be able to just fully... Oh no, they have to do one more turn with a card piece to actually be able to use the card.
Rufus can't really go anywhere at the moment. Yeah. Rufus is stuck. Especially if they just take 1 in a yellow +3 with a bit more and prevent him from taking it. Then he
Yeah,
would be too
that
far
plus
to
one,
they have the card.
that plus one territory makes all the difference right now.
Rufus.
I mean, I guess he has to risk trying to do the plus three. That's the only thing possible, and assume that Berlin will go for the card piece and not fully deploy on Multiphobia.
Well, they won't, but they can easily deploy enough, I think.
They need to deploy at least 4 there to break a 5 of Rufus. And if Rufus fully deploys there, they won't be able to break.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be tough for Rufus. Let me see the side.
Let's see if Berlin did any decisions.
Rufus did well. This is actually all state, just so there will be 6K.
Yeah, Rufus is just being nice. To all the people who were here watching the games yesterday, he wants to make sure that we go all the way to the best of 5. Your voice was a bit robotic there, Min. Your connection was a bit off.
Okay.
Sound okay
can't
now?
do a lot besides rejoin.
We try turning it off and on again.
Exactly. I don't know, Discord sometimes just has those days where it decides everybody is a robot.
Cloud Strife is asking what's the 7th template. I think it's Strategic Medium Earth. Not sure if the old settings or the new settings, but it's one of those.
That's the old settings, Medium Earth. Otherwise it would be MME.
I guess, yeah.
And they're all good players, so obviously they would prefer strategic ME anyway.
Yeah.
There's a better. Fuck whoever says that MME is better. Oh, it's randomized even.
Is it?
EG9 says so.
Well, randomized means what? That you get wastelands randomized? That's the normal strat, I mean.
No, you get every bonus as a randomized value. I believe that's what he means.
What? Oh yeah, so that different bonuses have different from the standard. They can be +1 or -1. Okay, yeah, I know which one it is. It's a little variant just to make people think a bit more. It seems that Rufus is committed. He's going to attack with 2. And he's not attacking Black Mamba, not even for the card piece.
He's getting desperate, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, he should attack. He should attack Black Mamba anyways, just to get the card piece.
Yeah, he knows they'll hit it and he'll get eliminated. 2v2 odds aren't that great.
Yeah, let's take a look at what the 2v2 odds are actually. Let's see. 2, recalculate. 12%.
Ooh.
I mean, he got unlucky with 3 versus 4 in Black Mamba, so surely the weighted random gods will favor him this turn, right?
Sure, yeah. Sure they will. I mean, if he pulls it off, then that's gonna make the game a lot more interesting.
But he still should be doing the fucking card piece. Do the card piece in Black Mamba. Oh, he wants to make sure.
He's one behind anyways. He get eliminated if he fucks up in the center.
Yeah, but he's going to be 2 behind now. And now we have a turn. Let's see what happens. Full deployment from Berlin. Hammering. 9 versus 6. Does not break. What about the 2 versus 2? No. Nope. Nope. Surrender. We have a tie, ladies and gentlemen. 2-on-2 on this Rufus versus Berlin. And we're gonna go for the tiebreaker, which is gonna be a randomized strategic ME, apparently. But tough luck, Rufus. But I mean, he brought it on himself with his picks. He picked one in ostraconophobia instead of picking on the motophobia. So that was a very deadly error right there. In my humble opinion, of course.
It was an interesting guess. I can see what he tried to do, but it's risky, especially when how the other picks for him worked out.
Okay, so let's go back to the lobby. Wait for Terminator to create the next game. It's nice that we have a series going all the way to the end.
Yeah, exciting. 2v2.
She's fresh, exciting. Ba-da-da-da-da. So exciting to Warzone.
Who do we think will
Warlight,
win?
actually.
Desperate attempt. Yeah, he couldn't do anything else. So who is the favorite in your opinion?
I'm gonna go for Rufus. I think he fucked up on this one, but he's been playing. I think that when you have too many people, it becomes too many dissident voices, and then you want to go for something specific, and you can't really carry the whole people to go along with your idea. So I think it's better when it's your own call. So I think Rufus has a better chance.
I think we saw it a little bit in Greater Middle East, where Berlin seemed to fuck up a bit. But at the same time, as Stixie says, they do have Benz and MOD. And I do think that Greater Middle East, they did start out a little, so it could have been 3-1 already in favor of Berlin. So I'm actually gonna say Berlin will win this one.
Just to have a dissenting voice on the chat. Whatever you pick, I'm gonna pick against you.
Whatever they say, no. It's gonna be my way and my way alone.
Styx is saying that it's basically Mod versus Rufus. No, it's not. It's a team effort. It's democracy.
I think I mean,
and Swiss people are usually neutral, so they don't get to talk much.
I mean, with Timmy and Alex and Benz and such there, it would be stupid if MOD didn't discuss at all.
Should be like Viral Goat taking control of the whole game instead of paying attention to Terminator and MOD and Buns.
Should be Viral and Rivera versus Rufus. Everyone's opinion is sad. Well, they can discuss for like 20 minutes on every turn, I'm sure, but I don't think that will help either. You don't have to hear everybody's opinion. If MOD can just reason his opinion good enough, well enough, then the rest shouldn't per se have to voice their own opinion anymore.
I mean, but a lot of points, a lot of times, it's like it's subjective. It can work, it cannot work to do this or that. So how do you decide on that point?
You always have a strategy. A will defeat B, B will defeat C, and C will defeat A again.
Yeah.
So you always have to make decisions. But I think when you have like such high quality players, you should find a way with the least risks, relatively fast, which can definitely be a help in real-time games. You fired Timmy? No! Don't fire the German. We know what happens.
You're fired the deterrent?
You fired a German.
Oh, you fired the German. That was yesterday already.
Neither Styx or Deadman can join us. Weak.
Yeah, WGL is not what it used to be. People would jump at the
You,
opportunity to be live on stream, and now it's all. My
yeah, and then you have
microphone
to
is too far
downgrade to like
away.
me.
I have family at home. I need to eat.
I'm driving. Yeah, whatever.
Weak.
Were you on the last one, Sticks? I don't even remember.
I did
The
another
last one
one
is
since
like
then,
20
Stixie.
years away.
I did another one. I did like a surprise one after that. So you were on
Surprised the way
the
you go.
two before that.
Yeah, get wrecked, Sticks. Lying to us. How dare you?
Min is a bully. Yeah, no one is here to contest him.
Yeah.
What you gonna do about it? What you
lie
gonna
to
do
me-
about it, huh?
Step up then, come on.
Step up and speak your mind. Why is the game taking so long to create?
Confiscate all his hugs. No, no, Stixie, I'm sorry. Stixie, don't.
It was a warm up to let them play the next game. Yeah, we want the cider. And we want
Rufus,
Strata
it
Me.
was just-
You know, I mean, it's a classic.
Exactly. Rufus was just being a good guy.
In case new people are watching the stream, we wanted to make sure that we have some games in Medium Earth. Even if it is the randomized version of Medium Earth.
And if you are new watching the stream, then you're probably not really familiar with what's going on. Because otherwise you obviously have watched PS before. So at the moment there's people in Berlin, they've gathered, they're playing together. They're playing against Rufus, who was the best player willing to fight them, to take them on.
And it's currently tied to 2 versus 2. So we're waiting for the last game. I have trouble saying for the last game anyway, so hurry up and start. What? I've already started.
Who is PS?
I'm waiting.
Well, PS is like the only Portuguese player on the side sticks. I don't think there's another one.
I think it might be a problem because the randomized thing is a mod, isn't it? And both of my accounts are level 2 and level 4. So maybe that's the issue, but I don't see anyone complaining about it. Like, Terminator is not complaining anything.
What was the first game they played? They played Lake Town, GME, and French Brawl.
French Brawl, yeah.
What is APS? Sounds like a noob. Well, yeah, he does lose a lot in the first round of the WGL tourneys, but at this point it's just tradition.
I feel offended at that remark. I usually go to the second round, and then I lose. Because most of the times there are buy accounts, okay?
Well, yeah, these days.
My tournaments are open to everyone. There are a lot of buy accounts. You can get to the second round. Just have to show up. Sometimes also forget to join the tournament after creating it. Which is also fun. No words from Terminator whatsoever. I don't know what's up with that. I guess I'm gonna ping him.
Timmy says he has trouble creating it properly. To wait a
yeah, probably because of the mod.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna try to convince them to play non-randomized.
Yeah, you could try that. Game 1. No, it was game 3. No. I'm getting the game link for you for the.
That man wants it to be randomized. Yeah, but it's complicated. It's not as trivial. We'll just randomize manually, I guess. I guess you can do that, yeah. Use the trial membership. I would have to register both accounts right now, and I think it asks for stuff. Actually, let's click and find out. Free membership. Activate. Please wait. Activating your 1-month trial. There we go. PayPal. Create and subscribe. It's only $3.99. The first amount is free.
Yay, free stuff.
Oh, and I can't backtrack now. Okay, I think I managed to do that. That's how they get you. That's how Fizzer gets you. You go for the trial membership, and before you notice 1 month has passed, and they're charging you like $4 a month.
Yeah, but there's just corporate shill, really.
It's a bit, if you think about it, it's a
public.
bit ridiculous how much people are so petty about getting a membership on Warzone, considering how little money it is. It's
Yeah, it's
it's
really
ridiculous how
cheap.
people play for like years without getting a membership.
Well, that's also because, well, now it's getting better, but for a while, memberships really didn't add a lot.
Didn't have enough value for what you could get for free. But I mean, you should just get the membership because you like playing the game.
Yeah, of course, especially to support Fizzer. It's a
Yeah.
one-man project, so.
And Stixie
Uh,
says it because I hate ads. Yeah, that's a great, it's a great
yeah,
excuse to get membership. It's not it's not financially positive for Fizzer when you actually hide the ads. But I have AdWords anyway, so I wouldn't see the ads even if I was playing on the free account.
yeah, exactly. Well, at the very beginning, membership was worth it, and then I think when levels came and you could unlock a lot of things by leveling up,
Mm-hmm.
at that point, memberships really lost their value for a while because there wasn't that much you could do. And now that
Yeah.
there are more mods and such, it gets better again. But for a while, I would understand if you did want a membership because it really didn't do that much.
It can make you
It
join
was
the
more
ladder faster.
that's true. It was more a just a financial support, like a
Actually, there were
donate button
some
on that one.
ladders you could only be a part of if you were a member, weren't there? I think the real-time
No,
ladder and
I believe real time unlocked at like level
because they used
48 or
like
9.
mods and commanders and shit.
There was a temporal, or one season of the seasonal
Seasonal.
ladder was like that, I
They had
think.
commanders or something.
But maybe Fission made that one open to everybody. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember anymore either.
It's too long ago. We need Master of the Dead. He surely remembers.
Yeah, we needed a dead man here to set our story right, but unfortunately his microphone is too far away.
Don't say the C word.
It's not cunt, it's
Who's-
commander.
Oh, Commander. Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say nobody said the C word. Uh,
That man is
Commander
asking
Hook.
what was the question? The question was there ever a ladder that required you to have membership to play it? The multi-day ladder from that man.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, Dan is
Danielle is still
typing
going. Very
raffle
nice.
on the wrong chat. The original
Oh,
ladders
wait.
needed membership, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah, the original one would be. We were talking a bit older than that,
The 75%
or a bit
weighted random.
bit more
Yeah,
recent
maybe.
than that.
Might be.
Those were the good old days. 75% luck. You kids have it easy these days. 0% straight round. Have they still not made the game, by the way?
Nope. The
Wow,
Terminator was saying that
that's-
they will randomize the things manually and then create the game under that template.
Okay, that's one way to do it.
Because otherwise you need the mod to work, or you need to create it with a clot or something, and clearly it's not working right now.
I mean, wouldn't an alternative just be, well, maybe not.
Strat.me.
I was about to say, like, you just create it with Rufus in your team or something. Because you can create it for non-members, right?
Uh, if he uses a mod, I think you need to be a member to use it.
Oh, I thought you could create it one game per month or something
I don't
for
know.
non-members as well.
I don't know.
Or
I don't
maybe that's
remember.
something with coins. It's all things
Because
I don't
if it
really
was
keep
like
after.
that, then everyone would just use a person with a member account to create the games for everyone else, and then people wouldn't have to. Dan is saying once a week, maybe. I don't know. I really don't
Yeah,
remember these
so it
things.
should have been possible. Last game, there is no game stick sheet. God damn
There it
it!
is.
Are you
Randomized
not listening
strategy.
to us?
You're wrong. You're wrong. There is a game.
Oh,
The game
God
is like a
damn
cake at the end of Portal. It exists.
it!
It's right there. I haven't joined yet because I don't want to join because I'm not the people. So I have to wait for them to actually click. We can take a look at settings while we wait. Oh my god, it's Medium Earth. Who would have expected that?
Oh gosh. Yeah, Cloud. It's one way to do it. Just
So
do it the hard
Central
way.
Russia is worth 3 instead of 4. Middle East is worth 5 instead of 4. Central America is worth 4 instead of 3. So I guess Central America will be hot. East China
I
worth
wonder.
5 instead of 4. West Russia is worth 3 instead of 4. Canada is worth 6. South America is worth 3 instead of 4. So it's really shitty compared to the rest. Scandinavian Peninsula is worth 2 instead of 3, so even weaker. East US worth 4 instead of 5. East Africa 3 instead of 4. Antarctica 4. Southeast Asia 4. West Africa 3. Caucasus 4. Okay, so I think
So,
Central America will be hot, and probably
yeah, with
Antarctica
the
as well.
exception of Scandinavia, all 3 bonuses are now worth 4. That's actually quite an interesting board.
Okay, we are in. You can see the game now. You can see the hyped bonus here on Central America, but this South America, which usually is quite useful in terms of position to access Africa fast, to bridge with Antarctica, now it's worth less. So it's worth wondering if it's still going to come into play or not. The wastelands also seem to be quite interesting layout. No Greenland on this game. Africa is
Yeah,
clogging up the connection with Europe as well, which means that Africa is quite safe.
but also quite bad, especially now that both 4 bonuses are only worth 3.
Southeast Asia looks really appetizing.
Southeast Asia, Central America, Antarctica, they are fucking great, all of them. East China in the warlord is bad. That's a shame.
Interesting.
Yum Sea. Sticks. Yummy, Southeast Asia.
I like my Chow Ming.
So, I'm actually curious what they're gonna pick. If one could look at it even that getting your 1 pick is a disadvantage because the other one could get 2 +4s, easy +4s.
That's true, but I think you really want your first pick in India. I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah, India
because
is
the other ones
absolutely-
can get countered, and India is just.
That
I mean, you
counts.
can have a dual. You can do a late counter from East China, and get a double border, but
That's really the only way. Well, unless you want to pick Turkey and be special.
I think I
Watch
would
Rufus
probably
pick
go
Turkey.
1-2 in India, Taiwan, and then 3, 4, 5, 6 around Central America, Antarctica, South America, or Australia. I think that's what I would go for.
I like Australia in this board. What did MOTD pick? Southeast Asia, Antarctica, Australia, Central America, South America, West United States. To the Boston chip will work if you complete AA first.
Why West United States?
No.
Oh, to counter Central
To
America.
counter Central America.
So he doesn't get it.
I don't know, Sticks.
A Boston triple.
That would
Yeah,
be,
but Southeast Asia is
no.
too strong. Yeah, I have to agree with that man there. You can do half Boston, which doesn't really work. Half of Boston is when you try to pick a Boston triple, but one of them is wastelanded, so you have to slightly shift it around. But in this case, there is no wasteland around it, so you're gonna end up with just like Australia and getting double bordered or something like that, which is not good.
Yeah, I have to agree with MOTD here. It's a one bonus game. You have to get really isolated to have a second bonus. You have to pick like Central Russia or something.
See that, man? This is why we should have you on the chat, so you could give us your insightful insight. Why is the stream on the wrong place again? Maybe if I close this.
I don't know. It does that. It did that yesterday as well. It's really weird.
I think it's like I opened some channel agglomerations by mistake or something, and it just moves out of place. I don't know.
Triple pick, and no, I think India is a very obvious first pick compared to the rest. I would definitely go India first.
Yeah, me too.
There's a third pick on, and I will assume then means Antarctica, Australia, South America, which isn't too great. Yeah, you could lose Antarctica, and if you miss out on, or Australia, if you miss out on either, the other two are useless.
I'm thinking there are some risky first turn bonuses, like in West Africa, that you just try to get first turn and then second turn get the whole of South America. But this weighted random or straight random?
It doesn't matter though. Why would you triple pick a +3?
Yeah, it has a wasteland. It has a wasteland, so it's not really that valuable. If it was 4, it might still be viable, but no, just a silly idea.
Hello, Farah.
A wild Farah suddenly arrives.
Again, it keeps happening.
Yes.
Welcome,
shame.
welcome.
Why is it a shame?
Such a shame. We were having such a good time. Why did you have to come and ruin it?
I'm very sorry. I mean, I'll leave if you want to.
Hey, Farah, convince that man to join us on the chat.
I mean, I think Farah being here is just another reason for that man not to join. But...
That man, if you join, I'll leave.
Oh.
Finally, a strong reason for you to join that man. Come on. Klaus Schaff is asking, how would Vernita Green pick this, though? He would probably pick, like, West Russia? Canada? I would say Greenland, but there is nothing to pick on Greenland. Probably North Africa.
Yeah, Rufus made his picks. We can look at those.
Okay, so which game are we looking at? It's again Rufus versus Berlin, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Rufus versus Berlin, the final game of the series.
Oh, is this randomized threat and meet?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
and
that's
great. And it's randomized manually by Timinator.
Wait, that sounds unfair.
Well, that's because the 2 accounts they play on can't create.
Oh, right, they don't have membership.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Rufus
have an
has submitted
American
already.
also.
Let's take a look at what he did. He went for 1 in Southeast Asia, as predicted, then 2, 3
Yes.
in Antarctica, and then 4, 5, 6 around Central America.
Okay, alright.
I like the picks. He could risk getting 2, 3, 5 though.
Yeah, 235 sounds.
He missed his
Awful.
first pick though, so he got this.
Oh, he gets
He
235.
did get his 2, 3, 5.
Well,
GG. Pretty
the other one
much.
probably have
okay,
West
so
US.
now what does he have to do?
Get Antarctica and counter Central America. Pretty much.
Yeah, but what if someone's in? Oh no, someone is definitely in Southeast Asia.
And
Yeah, of course.
let's
It
take a
was a
look at
clear
Berlin's
first pick.
picks. Berlin went for 1 in Southeast Asia, 2 in Antarctica, 3 in Australia. So pretty
they
much the
got-
same 1 to 3 as Rufus. But then
They got
4,
East
5,
China.
and 6 changed, and they ended up with a pick in Taiwan.
Oh
Which I
yeah,
think
that man is right. You need to go for Australia third turn.
you need to
can't
go
do
for Australia
anything
for
else.
third turn.
You have to go for Australia and then smash to get pressure on Southeast
I mean,
Asia.
On
You
Taiwan.
have
CA
to.
doesn't matter. You still want to block CA, right? You can.
You can't really block Central America, right?
I mean, you
Where's the
can if you go
Where's the pick
through
in Central America?
if you go through
Cuba.
Colombia. They won't know that you're trying to counter it, and you can get into Panama.
can keep
well,
it.
that's
Can they though? Because you will end up with Australia, Antarctica. They will end up with
It seems that
Southeast
Rufus
Asia,
is moving
Central
up.
America, and a possibility to complete a third bonus.
yeah. If you get Australia and Antarctica, you're in a better position, right? Like they have Southeast Asia and they have Central America, but you're in the presence of both. And wherever their third pick is, it's either going to be in East China or it's
West
going to be
US.
somewhere insignificant.
So it
Well,
does seem
you-
that
they
Rufus
still
is
have an option
advancing
to
in
complete a
Australia.
third game.
So he's definitely trying to go for a third turn Australia. Let's see if he keeps moving. Let's watch the turn from Berlin at the same time. He did a 3 versus 4 and missed on Mexico. Fail. But I guess they
Ouch.
want safe income instead of Central America. They know that Central America is lightly countered. So that's probably
Yeah,
why
that's
they're
probably why
focusing
they
more
go
on
not
East
that
China
hard.
instead. So I guess that's okay-ish.
I mean, it still gives them good income. Turn 2, turn 3, so it's fine.
Rufus just gonna finish Antarctica this turn. Then hopefully we'll have enough income for Australia next turn.
That's going to be like 4 3v2s, right? In the optimal situation, if he's
Yeah.
going to get a 3 left over on Antarctica, then he's got 9 income. He has to deploy 2 to there and 7 to Australia. So he's got to look at 4 3v2s, and that's a chance of, what is it, like 46%, something like that.
I can tell you what the normal 3v2 is. Normal 3v2.
A normal 3v2 is 80%.
80%, so 80%
But 8
times
power
4.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
the
so
power
it's
of-
0.8 to the power of 4.
So it's 0.4, so 41%.
Yeah, that's gonna be
That's a risk.
that's a real risk.
And they can complete East China, certainly.
You have to
Yeah.
believe in the weighted random gods. They
Yes.
got you. They
How
got
did,
you. man.
how did that go for him last game?
And I mean, Berlin has got intel on Australia and on Antarctica.
Berlin has intel on Australia. I don't think they do.
Yeah, they do, right?
Yeah, they do.
Was
It
there
was
a
that
2-3?
2-3.
Yeah, you're right.
They do.
You're right. They do.
They only don't know South America.
hmm
But they should expect either South America or West US.
Yeah.
So if I were in Berlin's position, I would like it. I would definitely like my position right then.
Yeah, because you can get East China and you can get Central America if you play your cards right. You can get it slowly, slowly, slowly.
And you can probably, if he doesn't get Australia next turn, then you can probably be in Indonesia first as well with a decent
Yeah.
country.
So the question for Berlin now after this turn is: are they going to hammer the south into Malaysia already, or are they going to try to finish Central America?
I think they're better off hammering
Yeah.
because they might be countered in Central America, and if they're not, then it's fine. Because they hammered, and they're now threatening all the income of Rufus, except for one bonus.
But
So-
that man is saying to finish East China and take one territory in Central America, so he wouldn't go to Malaysia.
Why wouldn't you go to Malaysia?
Because he wants to get the income in Central America, or at least check if
Yeah,
someone
but
is
you
there.
know Rufus
But-
has to take a risk to take Australia. You
Yeah.
might even prevent him from getting it ever in the game.
It seems that Rufus isn't even trying to fully get Australia. He could try it with three versus twos, but he wants to make sure he has position in Western Australia instead. So he goes into
that's-
Malaysia.
In that case, if I were Rufus, I'd move one territory to in Southern America to the border with Central America.
Yeah.
I don't think he
'Cause-
has income to do that. He will need to deploy one to ensure he indeed.
Yeah, but that,
Well, you
then
just
you
want-
don't need to take
you just
two
want pressure
territories
there.
in Australia. I mean, that's weird.
Oh, he changed his order, so he's gonna do
Strange
something
thing.
else.
Bet you better fucking change that shit, Rufus.
And Berlin already committed.
Bad on us.
And Berlin is gonna get East China and ignore that man's advice and go for Malaysia instead.
Yeah,
it's-
I think that's a really
Yeah.
good strategy because it could be better, but right now they're leading on income, and if they pressure Rufus's position in Australia, if they challenge it at all, and Rufus doesn't challenge Central America like he's doing right now,
hmm
then they're
They
looking
could
at an
get
income
Central
strategy
America
for
next,
sure.
yeah.
They can just rip Rufus apart, right? They're looking at a Rufus with 9 income, while they get a 4 and a 5 bonus, while Rufus has a 4 bonus.
I would
Berlin
gamble. I
always
would
wins in
gamble
this
for Australia right now.
situation.
I would gamble for Australia. Attack.
I don't think you
Yeah,
can
of
do a
course,
lot.
you-
Attack
you
Western
should.
Australia with 4, but the other ones with 3 to try and get it. And it's not as low percentage as we were talking about. It's slightly higher. It's only 3 versus 2s, not 4. He has committed. Let's see what he did.
No, wait, it isn't right.
He got 1 3 versus 2.
It's something.
He got all of them. 3 of them.
Oh,
Nice.
are you kidding me?
So good turn for Rufus. Bit lucky there. That's what you want.
But
And-
why hasn't he moved to Central America yet?
I guess he wants the card piece now.
I suppose
Okay,
so.
that makes sense, but he doesn't
Yeah.
have the pressure. He doesn't know that Central America has a
It's gonna be up to Rufus to break Central America.
yum.
Berlin is quite comfortable still.
I mean, Berlin has the pressure, right? They take the offensive route.
hmm
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
now
or
they have to
it's
decide: do they want a card piece or do they want to try to smash Australia? Because if they smash Australia and fail, they will
Or
not
do
get a
they-
card piece.
Or do they want to complete Central America? They don't know where Rufus is right now in South America.
I would backtrack with this 3 in Malaysia, and I would finish Central America.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just take Central America.
Definitely.
I mean, even without the intel, you know Rufus has a 4 set of moves, right?
hmm
Yeah.
he can't give away Australia. If he does that, then he loses. So either he makes a great predict, or he loses.
Yeah, definitely take Central America.
And they have the leftover around there, even to help in Mexico. So they're well set up.
It's not a
I
leftover,
mean-
right? They deployed it there.
Yeah, they moved. They moved it back and forth for delay moves.
I think
Did
it
they
was a
move?
deployed thing.
I thought it was a deploy as well.
I think they had zero.
It might
leftovers
have
in
been.
Central
I might be
America.
wrong.
But then again, let's say they deploy, what is it, 7 to Indonesia and 7 to Central America. Oh no, they don't have intel on where Rufus is at in
Well,
South America.
I think they can safely assume he's either South America or West US, so he's gonna deploy 2 or 3 there, probably, unless he hasn't moved in Brazil, which he hasn't.
Yeah, but they also know
But
that
at most, he's
that-
gonna deploy 3 somewhere else, and the rest is gonna go on Australia.
No, but they have to know that he is gonna defend Australia because
Yeah.
he loses if he doesn't.
Of course.
Yeah, and he is indeed defending Australia. Put the whole stack there, and he's moving from Brazil into Colombia.
I don't agree with this attack of Rufus in South America, because you know there's gonna be a leftover there, most likely.
Yeah, and Rufus should have moved earlier. Like,
Are you saying he
No,
should
but
be
even
going
now-
to
Forget
Venezuela
about-
instead?
Yeah, there's not gonna be a leftover there, most likely.
it's not even about the leftover. If he moved there last turn.
Yeah, of
Um,
course, but for this turn, it's
Okay, for this turn, yeah, indeed, there's going to be leftovers if they take Central America. But he had to move earlier.
that's true. Cloud expanding didn't work too well for them. Hello, Kazoo.
Oh god, Kazoo is there.
Kazoo made Farah drop out of the tournament.
Yeah, what a dick. What a noob.
Nice work, Kazoo.
Kazoo, you are the worst.
The dead man is never dead. Or what is
He's
dead
not-
is
he's
never
not-
alive. I don't know how it goes anymore.
Kazoo is worse than that.
What is
that
dead
made
will
us
never live? Is that what
What is
is?
dead?
I thought-
Oh no!
What is that made
no,
of
no,
die?
no.
What is life? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know.
I mean, I'm never gonna give you up, right?
Yeah, I'm never
Never gonna
gonna let
let
you
you
die.
down.
That's how it
Thanks.
goes, right?
Never gonna run around and I'd never desert you. I'd make you cry though,
I'll make you cry just a little bit.
just a little. But I won't say goodbye.
So we're still waiting on the democratic decision from Berlin. 9 people take 9 times as long to make a commitment.
Wait, that man still plays Warzone?
Of course he does.
He claims to do so, yeah.
I thought
That
he-
man, you should join. You should join the quick match more often because I need some competition there.
Yeah. PS is at the top, just chilling.
Yeah, I'm like 18th
No
place,
competition.
almost
Yeah, top
reaching
100
number
is
1.
still top.
I'm not saying to join now. I'm saying you should join it regularly whenever
Wait,
you're.
PS, are you drinking beer?
Yes, I am. Do you have a problem with that?
Let me inform you on the dangers.
I don't think Farah has any problem with you.
You see, alcohol.
Please
that,
tell me all about your hangover from 2 days ago.
That's not what. That's out of context.
Oh, a very hard deployment from Berlin
Oh,
on Mexico.
they expect a counter.
And they guessed properly. They even guessed the right door.
Yum.
And I guess that he was in South America as well, and not West.
That was a good prediction. The thing is, Berlin can, Rufus can just flank to Venezuela now and hammer away at Western Australia.
Yeah. They do have 4 income more though.
Do they? Oh, yeah, they do. Because of Central America. That's true.
So that's something.
Yes, just short notice in between. You have to ban sticks.
Why do I have to ban sticks?
Right.
Because she voted for Brexit?
No, yeah, that's it. But she's gonna convince everyone to play VR chat with her. And
wasn't that a thing like 6 months ago already?
Yeah,
sticks.
That's all.
She's
stuck in the past.
She's still at it.
So's Britain, so.
She did convince me to play that game. What was it called, Stixie?
Why are you?
Was it the Seat?
Why the fuck are you addressing me, Sticks?
Stixie, well, what was that game called? That one was decent. I think it was called The Seat. It was a 3D shooter where you were like a monster or of some sort. Where you could be either a monster or you could be an innocent bystander trying to survive.
Wait, Mim was a playable character?
And you could talk with the other people on the voice chat. And you could tell them what you saw other people do. So you were basically backstabbing each other all the time.
Sounds a bit like Trouble in Terrorist.
And that was fun. And I played it a couple times with Stixie. I think Jefferson also played it a few times.
Yeah.
It seems Rufus is going to go full on against Malaysia, just backtracking slightly into Brazil.
Yeah, he has to use this opportunity to get that position in Malaysia.
Can Berlin predict this? And I mean, if Rufus even reaches Malaysia and sees that there's a big stack in Thailand, he can always flank and blockade behind him. And then he will take less time to reach Taiwan than it will take Berlin to move their stacks around. So he will still be able to break East China. But the main problem here is the difference in income, because Berlin has 4 extra income from Central America, which needs to be dealt with.
But he won't break it in the long run. It's true.
But yeah, Berlin definitely in the better position right now.
Yeah, they're gonna have to fuck up real bad.
They're gonna have to do great great Asia all over again, or great Middle East all over again, to really fuck this up. I mean, they might try to predict a break into Central America and deploy hard in Cuba and have 2 big stacks in Central America. That would leave them completely exposed in Southeast Asia. I mean, that can happen. That's a real possibility. And I don't think they will have enough income to deal with that.
I mean, they can just use the card full deploy on Thailand this turn and the next turn. They might. How much is he attacking with Rufus? 35?
35, yeah. They won't have enough next turn to defend. If they don't already have some troops in Thailand, they won't have enough.
Yeah. I thought he was attacking with less.
They have 5 there, and 1 left over that's still moving around.
According to MOCD, they have 2 turns of stacking if it goes that way.
Yeah, that's for East China.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they will be deploying elsewhere.
Yeah, but probably not heavy. And Rufus can't really afford to deploy in a lot of different places.
But I agree that Rufus' best shot is to try to break Thailand, so I have to agree with his tactic. It's a shot in the dark, but if Berlin is cocky right now and tries to...
I don't think it's a shot in the dark. He literally can't do anything. Well, what is his other option? Try to break Central...
Try to flank into Venezuela.
America?
Try to flank into Venezuela with a stack so we can try to break Central America next turn.
I don't think that's the important right now. He has to try and break into their income, their main income.
How much income does Rufus have?
14.
Rufus has 14, yeah.
Okay.
And Berlin is 18.
Yeah. Okay.
Because even if he attacks SA, that's not going to change anything in the long run. That's just equaling the game again. He won't win by breaking Central America.
Yeah.
Just smash. Smash that shit.
Rufus, smash. Rufus is angry. I should change him to green. I'm gonna change him to green real quick.
Oh, no, don't change him to green.
That's taking all his powers away.
Poor Rufus.
Do you want dark green? Normal green? Teal?
We
Teal
want
is not
blue.
green. Do you want lime? Shall we make him lime?
Change the color of the Berlin Open.
Rufus is lime now. And Berlin Open is gonna be yellow.
Okay, now you really need to ban 6.
Ew.
Yeah.
Pink, 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 pink. You don't have to name your favorite artist that many times.
Oh, they guessed it. They guessed it right. And they
Oh,
only
no.
attack with 2. The fucking bitches. They get hammered. And they... How the hell did they do exactly? They counted every single territory and put
wow.
just enough so he doesn't get Malaysia. So he didn't even get a fucking card piece.
Wow.
Oh, no.
I smell
no,
a
no.
Timinator here. I smell a Timinator. That's what I smell.
Can we please change the color?
Well, what
Yeah,
color
this
would
is-
you
this
like?
fucking disgusting board.
Okay, so Min, what color do you want Rufus to be?
This
Dark
looks like
blue.
someone sneezed and it's all over the board.
They did get first move, yeah. But did Rufus even attack first order or not? It didn't look like he did.
No, I don't think he attacked first order. He might have tried to attack first order. Nope. He didn't even try to attack first order.
No,
He
that's what I thought.
let Berlin take first order, but they had first order anyways. Then no card was used, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Is it random or is it cyclic?
I
If
think it's random.
me, then it's random.
Let me
Yeah, it
check
should
a
be
look.
random, so...
Yeah, it's random. Move order random.
Yo.
I don't understand why Rufus wouldn't attack first.
Well,
order.
they still have a stack.
Well,
That's
not a
true,
lot of,
Cloud.
That's not a advantage to it.
But
Rufus
the
probably
thing
wouldn't
is,
save
even if they
armies
still
in
have a
South
stack, now
America.
they risk getting eliminated from South America completely. Which I guess they can afford to. They are in Antarctica, so maybe that is the best decision for Rufus right now, is to hammer some more.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, in terms of soldier net, it was positive for him. He killed a lot more soldiers than he lost. So that might compensate the income difference. It's 2-2 Motoki because they already played 4 other templates before and they tied overall in the number of
Yeah,
wins. So this
this
is
is
the
the-
tiebreaker.
Yeah.
They played
Exactly.
on
French Brawl as the first game.
French Brawl, Lake Town. Who won French Brawl? Was it Rufus?
Rufus won French Brawl.
Yeah, Rufus won French Brawl.
Berlin won Lake Town. Rufus won Greater Middle East.
Yep.
And then Berlin just won.
Phobia.
What was it again? Phobia. Yeah.
How was the phobia game?
It was over really quick.
Rufus slightly fucked up. He slightly fucked up.
Let's just say the Phobia game went exactly as we expected the Greater Middle East game to go.
It was a stalemate.
I was expecting you to say that.
Was it 0% rated random or was it straight round?
0% weighted random,
Oh, and it still turns into a stalemate?
apparently.
Awesome.
It was mostly about picks. So we have a new turn. Let's see what they do. Rufus is gonna hammer. First action. Bam!
Oh, yeah, he does.
Boom, boom, boom.
Please don't say boom, boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom. I want you
And
remember.
Berlin even threatens Antarctica through Sipple. So
Wait,
this is over.
They didn't attack Brazil.
No,
No,
we went
they
for
don't care.
Argentina instead. They don't care about Brazil. Fuck
I
Brazil.
don't care about Brazil.
Yeah, but you can oh, it's a -1 bonus. But still, you can threaten to take it. Plus, you can threaten to transfer your armies anyways.
Why would you care if your opponent takes South America for 1 turn?
Because your opponent is a dick.
Well, the thing is,
Oh,
if
they
they
surrendered.
take South America, it's over anyways for Rufus.
Rufus surrendered. He
That's
didn't even try to slam one more.
Ouch.
Well, he was gonna get broken in Antarctica anyways if he would have slammed.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's just simple
GG.
counting.
It seems Rufus versus Berlin. Berlin takes the upper hand. So congratulations
So,
to the guys from Berlin.
If Rufus would have deployed 14 to Indonesia, how much would they have to put up to survive there? Could they survive?
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Otherwise, they wouldn't. If they couldn't, I doubt they would have deployed in Thailand. They would have just deployed in East
Okay,
China.
that's true.
Yeah, MOD also said they counted what
Oh,
they need
35.
to survive.
What? I
It's-
don't know.
it's
I don't know how to
important.
count. I'm gonna
So
not care.
Berlin without Benz and MOD went 2-1, and then with Benz and MOD they went 2-0.
So clearly the problem here is Timinator. Timinator is not carrying his weight.
Terminator is a noob, confirmed.
It basically takes both Benz and MOD to carry Terminator.
Okay, so I think that's it for tonight's stream. Thank you guys for watching Rufus versus Berlin. Seems that Berlin has the upper hand on that one. I'm gonna equalize it here. And I don't know what's up in the schedule for tomorrow, if there are any more games coming out from Berlin or not.
Tomorrow will be the reveal of Timmy's templates that he's been working on.
Okay, so we might have a stream for that. I'm not sure. Entirely
Nice.
depends on the schedule.
Probably.
Should probably be after midday, after lunch. So see you guys then.
I don't know till how long they can stay at the venue in Berlin.
Can I do another shout out?
Do you want to shout out against you want to apologize to Bonsai again?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bonsai, for calling you a dick. You're actually a cock.
Hey, don't use my name like that.
Sorry, man.
Really?
You're not a dick though. You're kind of nice.
Ah.
P.S. You're also kind of lovely.
Wait, what? Should I be banning you?
Yeah, probably. Yep.
Anyways, that's it for this time. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye. Take care.
Shout out to
Bye-bye.
Bonsai.